speaking of that, I only knew about Planned Parenthood because of my personal experience where I didn't get no clap or nothing crazy, but I wound up getting damn, what the hell is that shit called? That you use the cream for, monostat for?
What, like
yeast
a
to fix
yeast?
it. Yeah.
We treat those for penises.
Yeah, so this is my first experience in Planned Parenthood because I really thought I had HIV or something. Like I was freaking the fuck out.
Wait, Los, before you hop in, do you know what the most common STI symptom is?
No, what?
No symptom at all.
Nothing.
Mic drop.
So
anyway, so
I'm like feeling
much,
like I'm being quizzed. I'm like, I know the answer.
So pretty much, everybody, y'all all got something.
You should go get tested. Get
Everybody
yourself
should get
tested, bud.
We have at-home STI kits. But wait, I want to hear the rest of your story.
Now you got me nervous. Now I feel like getting tested. I don't got no symptoms.
Yeah, like
Now I'm all over paranoid again. I'm like, shit.
Well, no, it's funny because the reason that that's true and that it's even become a thing is specifically because people with penises often carry HPV with no symptoms. And then the human papillomavirus. Thank you, which is what they test in like pap smears. Is for the papillomavirus. And so people with penises don't have symptoms, but people with vulvas and vaginas will have outbreaks or full-on cancer. So that's how, it boiled down to like having no symptoms at all is the most common symptom.
I got a question before I
finish your story.
For both of y'all, yeah. Since y'all work for Planned Parenthood. Where do most STDs come from, men or women? Because the HPV really comes from a woman, don't it?
No, that's a person with a penis.
Is it? Mm-hmm. I always thought it was a woman disease.
No, they
look at that.
People.
I always thought that was a woman disease. Because every time I see,
ain't shit.
No.
Well, so here's
it wasn't
the thing.
even attacked on women. Real quick, you ever see the commercials for them? They always market it to women.
Yeah, because they get the cancer.
Yeah,
and so people with vaginas and vulvas were the first ones to get the vaccine because they thought it was specifically vulva vagina disease.
Yeah.
When in reality, they didn't realize that it was the penis holders that were carrying it. So here's the thing. A person with a penis can give this to a person with a vagina, but a person with a vagina cannot give it to somebody with a penis. Yeah. So, and in terms of that, so for folks that are in the 413, there is a peak in trichomoniasis STI. Like it's floating around a little bit higher than usual. So if you haven't gotten tested, I suggest just doing a little quick. Shameless plug, Planned Parenthood has at-home STI kits that people can request online. So it's going to pplm.org.
So you don't want to show your face.
Go to pplm.org. Get an at-home test.
Only, but that is
have this shit on the bottom.
Reminding me, it's specifically for people in Massachusetts. But it's really hard to track if it's a man or a woman thing because there's so many factors, kind of variance, kind of in the equation that it's hard to really pinpoint who's doing the spreading. Everybody's fucking.
Yeah.
There's no, and that's
especially during pandemic.
Exactly.
Everybody's fucking in pandemic.
And unfortunately, it's sad because at one of the high schools here locally, they went from 0 pregnancies pre-pandemic to 22 between 2020 and now.
Well, this is what happens when everybody got to stay home and ain't shit else to do.
They're studying. They're studying together because they're quarantined together. Like it's fucked up.
But that also like destroys the whole idea. Like if I school my children, that these fucked up things ain't happening.
Yeah,
to our kids.
it totally
they
debunks
that
whole shit. Yeah. A lot of these young people got pregnant. They got pregnant, so we're working. We're working on that too.
So what happens to you at Planned Parenthood, Loso?
All right, so.
Play the music again. I gotta hear it.
All right, story time. Per request.
I love it so much.
It's gonna be bad. I'm gonna embarrass the shit out of myself right now.
No, let's normalize this conversation.
But that's why I want to do it because like I don't want to I want people like if you burnt out there, you need to get yourself checked out. I'm a paranoid motherfucker and I really don't have protected sex just because like I got scared a long time ago. I've had family members that died from HIV. So like the idea of protection has always been in my head, like from a young age. But every now and then, you get comfortable with somebody you feel like you can, go take the hat off for. Well, one of these situations, it was that. And so one day I'm taking a shower And that, mind you, she was my girlfriend. She wasn't like some random shit. I'm taking a shower and I noticed like my shit looked like it had chicken pops. And I'm like, what the fuck? And so I'm really just there looking at it for like a whole 5 minutes.
And I know you love looking at it.
No, actually, I can stand it.
I'm just kidding. 17 episodes about how he hate looking at his own dick.
It was horrible. It was horrible.
That's what I had to say.
It was horrible to put my face so close to it.
That was Sasha, why you had to bring it up? She did that on purpose.
I did.
Sasha's a big fan of the show.
I am.
Now, if my mother's watching this, she's going to crack up at this part.
Love you, mommy. Bendición.
Yes, bendición, mom. Because I literally got out the shower naked and ran to her.
As you should have to your mama.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't know what's wrong with my dick.
You're like, mommy.
And she was like, that don't look right. I was all like, shit. So she tells me to go to Planned Parenthood. I was like, I think you go to Planned Parenthood and to get that checked out. So I went over there, and at this time I was living in Jersey, so I was in the Trenton Parenthood, I think. So I went over there, and like they had to set up weight, they draw blood, did all this stuff. So they take me to the back end, I guess, where like they do the examinations and stuff. And so the lady, she just literally just tells me to pull my pants down. like it's nothing.
Let me see.
I don't even know you, lady. Are you really a doctor? I'm like, this is not a hospital. Like, I really said that. I was like, yo, you just want me to just drop my shit?
You thought you was gonna get violated?
Yeah, I was just like,
where am I?
I like, this shit don't even look like a hospital. Like, hold on.
But that's a good sign. We that our places don't look like hospitals.
Nah, that's why I was legit like, yo, hold up. Like, you just telling me to drop my shit. I need to see an ID or something. Like,
that is hilarious.
So she's just like, so she shows me her little like badge. I'm like, all right. So then I drop my
She's
pants
like,
down.
I'm official.
So I'm official.
So I drop my pants down. She go, huh? And I was like, so I'm like already in tears and shit. I was like, just tell me. I was like, don't tell me.
It's gonna fall off.
I was like, it's all I got. I was like, I don't got no money. I was like, listen, you gotta save them. I was like, I don't care. I don't care how much it costs.
Just so you know, we have sliding scale fees.
So I'm just like, so she's just looking at it like it's nothing, and she's like giggling. I was like, oh, it's nothing. I was like, you got a yeast infection. I'm like, what? What the fuck is that? And so she then explains it to me, and she's like, oh, your partner probably has. I was like, oh, so it was my partner that burnt me. I was like, I fucking knew it. I should have never trusted her.
Oh my God.
Like, so she's telling me like to calm down, that it's normal. I was like, that shit does not look normal.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
Ain't nothing was wrong with him a week ago, and now he looked like he dying and shit.
Oh my God.
I was just like,
Tito.
and so I'm really in tears. Like, you gotta mind you, I'm young as hell, so I'm like really in tears, thinking like the world is over and shit. And I'm just like,
it's over.
Yeah. And so she's like, all you gotta do is put cream, don't touch her. I was like, oh, I'm never touching her ever again.
Oh my God.
Ever. And I broke up with her. I was seriously.
Over a yeast infection?
Yo, and it made it worse.
My God.
I'm making it even worse. I told everybody in the hood that she burnt me.
Oh my God. She did not burn
you.
I was like, yo,
But you know what? That's a learning experience.
Yeah, it was. I
It's
like,
a
mind you,
learning
I was young.
experience.
I didn't know better.
Even
So
after she explained yeast infection, you're like,
I wasn't trying to hear shit.
That's
Yeah.
not.